Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Cognitivity's channel. We're sitting here once again with Sina, and we just wanted to kind of go over how the first quarter of 2021's been going. Now, 2020 was a rough year, and I'm sure you guys had plans for the first quarter of 2021. Sina, have they really went as planned, or just tell me how things have been going?
Yes, absolutely. It's been quite busy, as you can imagine. Things are getting back to some sort of normality, and as a result, you can see that the clinical practices are starting to come back to some sort of operation. Everything was COVID frontline, but as UK is actually doing pretty well in their vaccination program, you can see life coming back to other NHS operations, which is quite exciting. We have been talking to another trust for deployment. I can't mention which one. Talks are going very well. And if you remember, we are in two NHS trusts already. Each trust covers around 500,000 to 1 million people. It has multiple hospitals, many clinics, and hundreds of primary care doctors, which is really good because you're talking to one institution instead of doctor to doctor, door to door.
Yeah.
We have managed on that front actually to add ex-UK Health Minister to our advisory board, who is actually part of House of Lords. Lord James O'Shaughnessy has joined our advisory board. Very excited about that because he has been an integral part of NHS leadership over the last 10, 15 years. And he will be, again, helping us with adoption within the UK. His knowledge, his network, and also his know-how of how to adopt a new technology and how to get to those optics that we're looking for is going to be priceless. He has recently helped another company called Healthy.io, a startup out of Israel. They're a couple of years ahead of us. They've now raised over 100 million pounds,
Wow.
and they have had major adoption in the UK. We're following the food path and also have Lord O'Shaughnessy to advise us how this has been done before, which is very, very important. Also, we managed to add one of the biggest, or in inverted commas, the rock star scientists to the board as well. Prof. Dag Arslan, he's one of the people who writes textbooks on dementia, very well respected. But what's important here is that when you look at other companies that he advises, it just ranges from big, and powerful pharma. And this means that another validation for us that someone who knows the space, someone who's an expert, not only an expert, he is a key opinion leader that other experts, other psychiatrists follow when they make the decisions. These are the people that actually read his books before they become psychiatrists. So it is quite exciting that we have him on board, both Prof. Arslan and Lord O'Shaughnessy, two huge additions to the team that, again, in line with our adoption and scale up.
Wonderful. Yeah, it sounds like 2021's been off to a good start for you guys. Anything you can tease about what is to come? I know you can't say too much, just kind of a general outline of the next steps and plans.
We're working on two major partnerships that should be hopefully announced in Q2. Unfortunately, working with big corporations really limits you in terms of predictability of timeline.
Yeah.
You go through multi layers of administration, leadership, management, and something simple could take a very long time. That's why probably big organizations are not good with innovation because it takes such a long time to make a very simple decision. However, what they have in abundance is credibility, is market access, and that's why we're here. We're having these discussions because we know full well that we're not going to go out and build an army of sales force to sell this. We will be able to sell this through partnerships to the ones that they have those channels, distributions built before. We're working on those, which would be huge in terms of our market access, and hopefully we can announce one of them. I just say be excited in the next few days. We'll probably have the first one announced.
Wonderful. Well, again, thanks for coming on. And yeah, everyone stay tuned. We'll get some more exciting announcements to you as soon as we can. Sina, thank you so much for giving your time and your insight on everything. If anyone has any questions, don't be afraid to send them over to us. We'll be happy to answer them. And like and subscribe. We'll get some more content to you as soon as we can. Sina, thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.